Okay guys, I have worked the soil a little bit here with this tool. So I used the sharp point, and I just kind of like did pass over everything. And so my goal is for the pavers to be, like I had said before, at level with, or at least a little bit higher than the siding there, the bottom part. And I'm gonna take out all of this, put it to the side, and then I'll add the sand, level it, and then add the pavers that I have. So I am not going to be recording this part because there's no good angle really for me doing this, and it's kind of messy, so I'll come back. An update on this: my mom is sanding, so thank you, Mom, for sanding, but she's putting everything away, taking everything apart. I said, don't take that apart. But she says she can't work there, so she's gonna move it. So there you go. Alrighty guys, so it's a new day, but we're back here and I'm doing the paving for this area. And as you can see, this is kind of like the idea, and I was kind of measuring how many pavers we will need. So doing the paving is one of the most hard on the body things that you can do, and my feet are not so good. Every time I do this, I'm in pain. So I was trying to think yesterday, how can I make it easier so I don't have to work so hard and level it, because leveling it is the most it's the hardest thing to do in my opinion, in my experience. That's the hardest thing to do. So I needed to level the subfloor, which is going to be the soil, the original, you know, native soil here. And then I have some decomposed granite that I'll be tamping down, so that's like the base for the pavers, and then the pavers will go in. So I saw a couple of videos, and usually that's what I do. I see a couple of videos and then I get ideas. So what I'm gonna be doing is the following. So I bring to you my method for paving this area. So I'm putting the pieces of wood there, and as you can see, these are, I think it's 1/2 inch by, or 3/4 of an inch by 1.5. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out later. But I put them there and I laid them flat, and so I leveled it to where I wanted it. I put a piece of paver on top and kind of calculated with my aggregate that I'm gonna do after this, which is gonna be decomposed granite, and then the height of the paver itself, how it's gonna go according related to that bottom part there. So I wanted to go a little bit higher than the bottom of the siding there, and so this I leveled, so all along across, and then I came back down here and leveled so that this could all go the same thing with the pieces of wood of the same thickness, and so that this could be here slightly off center, so that water can wash off, run off here towards this area here. So our pavers are gonna go slightly higher than the level that you see right here, and that's how we're gonna do it. So now this part here is kind of done. You can see that there's divots there where I stepped and all, so I need to tamp this and then go over and see if there's any more native soil that I need to put again on top and screed it, which means that I'm going to run this piece of wood that I have here, and I'm running across and just kind of like going in this motion. So I'm grabbing it here, and then so that it touches both sides here, I go like this. And you can see if there's any high spots or lower spots, I can fill in or take out, which that is going to be the case if you run it. You'll see that there's extra material here, like a little bit, you know, so it'll take it out. And so first I'm gonna tamp it, do that again until it's nicely compacted and leveled, and then I'll erase these pieces, just fill in whatever the pieces of wood need to be filled with, and then I'll put my decomposed granite and do the same operation. And then goes the pavers, and then I'll show you how we're gonna make it all stay together. Alright, so this is already leveled and tamped, and with the level that I showed you before. Now what we're gonna do is put some water and let it settle, and then I'm gonna go in with the decomposed granite like I was telling you. First, before that, I'm going to take off these pieces that are my level guides and backfill them with more of the dirt that I have and tamp them again, then watering, let them settle, and then I'll go and put my levels. I'll just raise these pieces up to the level of this, and then I'm going to start adding the decomposed granite. I feel like once you do this part of leveling the bottom, you're golden. Should I tamp it again? Maybe I should tamp it again one more time. And then you just lay your pieces, and then you can lay your, you can throw your decomposed granite or sand or whatever you're gonna be doing, and then level it to this height. I have 4 bags, so I think this height should be enough, like 3/4 of an inch.
Para partir alimentos.
¿De dónde la abrimos?
De la boca.
¿De acá?
Ahí. Mira. ¿Cuántas llevas?
Ahorita ninguna, esta es la primera.
¿Primera?
So using the back of your rake, this kind of rake is really good because you can just sweep, you know, sweep it first and run it along all of this. And to the other side, should have brought this more towards here. Being careful not to touch the bottom layer. I need a third bag. I need a longer piece of wood. I don't know how landscapers do it, guys. They are heroes. Thank you, Jesus. Now let's see the other side. I'm not too sure about this one. It's a little bit higher. That's fine. I'm close enough. Just backfilling a little bit there. Okay guys, I am so thankful I figured this out, because that means that we are level and ready to install the pavers, no problem. Okay, so I thought I wanted to level or align everything to the front, but actually what I'm gonna do is level or align everything to the back, because we have a better straighter line here. And so I'll go from the back to the front, and in the front, whatever is left, I'm just gonna backfill with some rock. And then at the end, because we're gonna do the polymeric sand, we're going to be just getting everything tied together with that. So it's better to go where you have a better reference, where things are completely straight, which is this one, and we'll go from the corner going forward to the front. I also got this hammer, which is gonna be to tamp down anything and make it nice and level. And don't slide your pavers when you're putting them together and installing them. Lift them and drop them into place, because then you'll move the sand or the aggregate that you put, and that's gonna create like a little bit of a wobble in your installation. So and make it also where everything is completely level, and if you touch it, your paver is not gonna move like this. It has to be completely set. And if it doesn't, then just add a little bit of sand or your aggregate to lift it or take out a little bit as you go. all right, guys. We are absolutely done. Well, not completely, but at least the major part, we're done. Everything's leveled how we want it. There's some imperfections. Nothing is perfect, but it is mostly good. And the best part is that it's leveled going outward. Also, the part over there where the siding is, it meets perfectly with the pavers. I wanted it to be a little bit higher, but nevertheless it's okay. And yes, this side feels like it's a little bit lower, but I put the level and it said it was fine, so we'll leave it like that. So everything's going out now. The only thing that we need to do is backfill all of the sides here that you see, and I'm not gonna cut pavers on this because I really don't have anything to cut pavers with. And so right now I'm just gonna backfill with a little bit more of the granite, and then on the top I'm going to put some gravel. And then on top of everything, now that we have the gravel and everything leveled, then I'm going to add the polymeric sand. So let's go do that. Getting out all of the bits and pieces. Gotta be clean, clean, clean. Pack it. No suavecito. Ahí ya podemos pasar las cosas y todo, ¿verdad? Mm-hmm. So day 3, never mind the mess, guys, because we're in construction mode. And this little pad looks really solid. I'm really happy about it. And I hope that just it brings us all the barbecue happiness that we're looking for. I did kind of like fit this little barbecue here, but we're gonna put the big one, the smoker, the Traeger, over here too, and I think it's just gonna be very crowded there because I wanted to do like a little setup, like a table, so that we could do prep and things. I don't know if it's gonna be too much. We don't know. We'll see. Well guys, this is the area all finished, and as you can see, it doesn't look like much. It's just basically we did the paver over here and that was it. But it is huge to us because we had this area where we had a bunch of gravel. Nothing was working out here really. It was very disheveled, and so it didn't look nice. So now we do have an area where we actually do the barbecue, because this is where we actually barbecue, away from the wind from the other side of the carport. And we have our other grill here that we don't use as much because this is more like a smoker, but we use both, honestly. We do the chicken over here in the barbecue, the smoker, and we do our carne asada here. Delicious. So I do want to spruce it up a little bit more. This is what we're gonna end up doing for this video. I haven't had much time to do much more because I'm doing other stuff, but I do want to do like a little station that hangs from the wall, and we have all our barbecue stuff right there, like a little box. And I have the ideas for the future that I'll put over here too. You can see what my thoughts are, and then a little table that hangs down so that we can have all our stuff there for the food, that we can sit things, because we've used like buckets and things that doesn't work out. So this is it, guys. I hope that you like it. It turned out really nice. I'm really happy. There's less dust everywhere, and we do have to take care of the other side, which is very dusty, which is where we have our we should have our planters on the behind this part here on the other side, but we're gonna do that later. I think this year might not be the year for this. Maybe it will, who knows. But this is it. I hope that you guys like it, that you learned something from how to do the paving and how to level and how to do all of those things, which is very important when you like have zero ideas of how to do something like this. I hope that you have a great day, a great weekend, or whenever you're seeing this. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.